Let me tell you about a night that changed everything. It started like any other shift at Le Petit Jardin, a high-end French restaurant in San Francisco where I'd been waiting tables for years. That evening, rain poured outside and the dining room was buzzing with chatter and clinking glasses. But none of us could have guessed the storm brewing inside. Around 8 p.m. he walked in, Elon Musk. Yes, the Elon Musk, casually dressed yet radiating an aura that turned every head in the room. Accompanied by a group of executives, he was seated at table 5, the prime spot under our crystal chandelier. Thomas, the manager, nearly had a meltdown trying to make everything perfect. For me, it was just another table, albeit one with a VIP. The night began smoothly, but as the courses progressed, my frustrations boiled over. Years of working in fine dining had made me acutely aware of the disparity between the people I served and the life I lived. Tonight, that disparity felt particularly stark. By the main course, I couldn't hold back. Musk had asked for a recommendation and I suggested the filet mignon. When it arrived, he jokingly asked if ketchup was available. I shot back, "For a $120 steak? Surely not." The room froze. My colleagues exchanged horrified glances and Thomas looked like he might faint. But Musk? He smiled. "Brutal honesty," he said almost to himself. "I like it." The night continued with more exchanges like that. Musk asked about the wine pairing and I suggested something bold to match his personality. The executives chuckled nervously, unsure if I was complimenting or challenging him. Then came the moment I thought would seal my fate. As dessert was served, Musk asked, "What do you really think of Tesla?" I hesitated, then answered honestly, "It's revolutionary, but sometimes it feels disconnected from the reality most people live in. Like the tech is designed for a world most of us can't afford to be part of." Silence. For a moment I regretted every word. Then Musk laughed. A deep, genuine laugh that echoed through the restaurant. Finally, he said, "Someone who doesn't sugarcoat things." As the clock struck midnight, Musk asked to replay a recording his assistant had taken of my earlier remarks. My words about inequality, frustration, and the disconnect between Silicon Valley and the real world echoed through the room. "What if," Musk began, "these recordings could start a conversation Silicon Valley desperately needs?" I didn't know what to say. Then he dropped the bombshell. "What if I offered you a job?" The restaurant erupted in gasps. Musk explained he didn't need another PR expert. He needed someone who could tell the unvarnished truth. Someone who had lived the gap between innovation and reality. That someone, he said, was me. I stammered, "I don't know anything about corporate communications." "Exactly," he replied. "That's why you're perfect." By now, the rain outside had stopped, as if even the weather paused to listen. The entire restaurant seemed to hold its breath. Finally, I asked, "What if I mess everything up?" Musk grinned. "Oh, you will. But I'd rather have honest mistakes than polished lies." We shook hands, sealing a deal that would change my life. Spontaneous applause broke out and the staff popped champagne. Chef August brought out croissants for an impromptu breakfast, while Thomas, relieved we wouldn't be sued, joked that I should train the rest of the staff in brutal honesty. That night, as dawn broke over San Francisco, I realized how surreal my life had become. A week later, I attended my first meeting at Tesla. My job? To critique press releases with the same candor I'd shown at the restaurant. The salary? Enough to pay off my mom's medical bills and put my sister through college. Sometimes, the most unexpected opportunities come from simply being yourself. And in my case, that meant serving up a side of brutal honesty with every course. Who would have thought that being real, ketchup jokes and all, could open doors I never dreamed of?